Yo, what's up? It's the driver era, and you're watching Fabricin. Obrigado. Meus fãs brasileiro.
No capoeira.
Yeah. We actually did train in capoeira back in the day. But, you know, not a whole lot of Brazilian music. I'm sure if we heard like the most popular tunes that have come out of Brazil, I'm sure we would know them. We're kind of down for anything. Yeah. We're like kind of spontaneous people.
Last time we did go on a helicopter ride. Maybe hop in a helicopter again. But yeah, I don't know. As of now, we don't have any plans other than like, you know, the show and whatnot. But usually we end up like going to a bar, or going out to dinner, doing something like that in the city near the venue.
Grabbing a caipirinha.
Oh yeah.
You know. I wish, but she's shooting her new show. She just booked a new show. Actually last year she booked it, but she's finally filming her spin-off of a TV show called The Boys in Toronto, and she's the lead. So she's swamped heavy, you know, working hard right now.
Some crazy stuff out there. This was when I was way younger. It's just the first thing that came to mind, but it was like, I want to say it was like our first or second time ever like playing the show. And we were, who knows how old we are. And I was like, just hella like punk rock. And I was like, yeah. And I like jump off this like small stage and I'm like, this is sick. And I jump off. And as I jump off, I'm like trying to like headbang. And I hit my head on my guitar. And I'm like, I don't even know what song we're playing. This is so long ago. And like, I'm like in the crowd and my head starts bleeding. And it's like dripping down my face. I'm like, oh shit, I'm bleeding. Like, what the hell? And then I put like, whatever, someone put like a butterfly bandage on and like finished the set. And I still have like a little like Harry Potter scar. After that happened for like a year or two, it was like a little more noticeable. Now it kind of like faded, but I do have like a little like.
Oh my gosh.
I remember that because he like kept playing the song, but he had his head back because the blood was dripping down his face. It looked so metal. He's just like slamming a guitar and it's just like blood.
Yeah, that was my most like hardcore I've been.
There was one like when we were first starting to meet each other and like we were like sort of getting to know each other. We had this day at the park. Like we all just like met up at the park and we were like hanging out in the sun. It's just like a love fest. Like we were just getting to know each other and we did like a massage line and like we were just being stupid. I don't know. A lot of us have like gymnast backgrounds. So we were like doing a trick off. Like a bunch of us were like doing like just like gymnastic stuff like flips and just for fun and really beautiful day. But when I first got to Vancouver, this is my favorite memory of all. It was just honestly like getting to know Jaz. Like we had so much fun. It was crazy. I couldn't believe like the situation. We were like in heaven. It was crazy. We literally would like, I'd get off set at like midnight and I'd call Jaz and I'd be like, hey, are you up? And she'd be like, yeah. And then we'd go to like whoever's room and we'd play music and we'd like sing together. Like we'd be like on the balcony and for some reason this hotel, like we never got a noise complaint. And we were like we were like singing together, like and dancing and shit. And we never got a noise complaint. It was so weird. But we literally did that for like the first 2 months. We were just like singing and dancing together. That's my favorite memory.
Let's see. I'd probably pick one that I think has the most potential, but maybe could have been like I don't know. I mean, it's probably something on the very most recent. But honestly, it's probably on sometime last. Oh, it's sometime last night. Yeah, it's got to be like, oh my god. Like honestly, like things like dark, like all these tracks are kind of sick. I wonder what we would end up changing if we were like, oh, let's like do this better. Like Feel Good and like Dark Side and Repeating Days to me are all like, and I Know You Got Away and Did You Have Your Fun. Those are all songs that we had demos of. And they got to like maybe like 60% of like a finished state, and then we went in to a studio and kind of retrack things and stuff. And I think in that process, a couple of them we probably could have made, like, again, like this is like so long ago, so it's like I'm just kind of being nitpicky, but we probably could have made barely better decisions, and the songs might have barely like. Who's that?
Sorry, that was me. I was playing Smile.
But wow, yeah, no, I haven't like gone and looked through that album in a while. Sometime last night, it's crazy to look at. There's like some.
Yes, I love
like Feel Good is ahead of the fucking curve. Quote me on that shit. Feel Good is 10 years ahead of his time, bro.
We were like having a house party one time. It was like way before we released that song, and we like played that song. And I swear to God, half the party was Shazamming it.
Bro, that would be a tight.
Like, this is you.
Why are we playing that shit?
It was crazy. I
That
remember
would be a sick fucking rant. Like, you know what we're talking about? Just so we gotta like add songs to the fucking backpack of options. To me, that's fucking tight.
I haven't seen Maia in forever. Like, definitely pre-COVID, maybe 4 years ago. Like, it's been a minute. We just haven't crossed
Yeah,
paths.
she's in Australia, right?
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I saw her out and about, like at a party or something, like in LA, like in a club or something. But yeah, I haven't seen Maia in forever.
It's
I saw
kind of
her just recently though. Huh?
It's kind of funny how you have like past virtual like screen relationships. Like you have like exes.
Yeah.
Like that, like as you're growing up, you have like that's so funny.
Yeah.
And you always have like a connection with them. So,
Yeah, we're immortalized on in cinema. Yeah, I saw Laura just recently. Where was she?
she came to one of our shows.
She came to the Fonda. And I feel like I also like, did we just have like dinner or something? Yeah, I guess maybe our show was the last time I saw her. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw a photo.
That sounds about right.
It was with a hoodie.
Oh, that was at the girlfriend premiere too. She came to
Yeah,
that.
that was like a year before that.